and welcome to Lower School News. My name's Addison.
And my name's Martha.
Our first story today is Kindergarten Literacy Fest.
Wait, Addison. I have to show you something really cool I bought over the weekend for the Lower School News.
What is it?
It's the Transporter 6001.
Where'd you buy it?
At the dollar store.
Are you sure this thing's gonna work?
Yep.
Okay, well let's get back to Kindergarten Literacy Fest.
Oh my gosh, Literacy Fest, food. If you give a mouse a cookie, cookies. If you give a pig a pancake, pancakes. If you give a moose a milkshake, milkshake.
I don't think that's
That
how it
would be
goes.
so yummy.
Okay, well how does this thing work?
Oh, put your hand on it.
Okay. We're not the Bobby.
Yes, oh my gosh, this is totally cool. This thing works.
I wouldn't say that it totally works, but yeah. We are gonna go to the Bobby while you watch the Kindergarten Literacy Fest story.
Cheesecake, and I have strawberries to go with it. I bring blueberry muffins because I bring a book that's Give a Moose a Muffin.
Thank you.
I brought the Giving Tree for the feast, and I brought apples. I brought in carrots and tiger nuts over the vegetables. I made meringue kisses, and it's a strawberry shortcake. It's called You Can Be a Friend, and it's about how to make a friend. And I brought in cookies for the literacy feast, and also by Tony and Lauren Dungy. And I brought the book The Giving Tree. And I brought apples for my food. This is my book, Arnie the Donut. And I brought in donuts for the literacy feast. It's Henry and Mike. And I like it because it has my favorite drink in it. This is my book, Pinkalicious. This book has popcorn in it, and I choose popcorn, and me and my mom decided we choose popcorn.
Whoa, that was amazing.
That was so good. I love the food.
Oh, well, let's get to the next story about 5th grade choir.
Okay, well, I can transport us there.
Don't you think we should just walk?
No, okay.
This isn't the music room, Martha.
But Addison, look, the music room's right there.
But look at this, Martha. It says, caution, may not always transport to location desired. How about never?
Well, you know what? I think that it works fine. How about you go and listen to the 5th grade choir while we try to get off this thing.
In the 5th grade play, there are lots of different musical parts. You can play in the pit, and you can also be singing on stage.
Choir, we harmonize by singing a high note and then a low note at the same time.
Accompaniment is something that plays in the background of the main melody or harmony.
There are two different kinds of accompaniment, one with voices and one with instruments. During the 5th grade play, there'll be people playing in the pit, and that means they'll be like playing instruments off stage, but not in an actual pit. They'll be like on seats.
One job that musicians in the 5th grade play have are soloists, and that means they sing a song by themselves.
Before we sing in choir, we have to warm up. One of them is the frisbee.
Choir's cool! Oh my gosh, the 5th grade choir is amazing.
Yeah, I bet they've been working really hard. I can't wait to see some of the songs they have in the 5th grade play.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, Addie, what's the next story?
It's 3rd grade Native American Studies.
Oh, well, I guess I should transport us there while you watch the story.
Uh-oh. Martha, we're in the middle of the woods. Can you just agree this thing doesn't work?
No, Addie, this is like exactly where the Ojibwe live.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna start walking back up to Blake. Well, you guys watch the 3rd grade Native American Studies.
Addie, wait up!
The Inuit live in Canada and Alaska, where they only get 0 to 10 inches of rain. The Inuit, they live in a really cold climate, and they get food by cutting a hole in the ice and taking fish out with a fishing tool. The Inuit wear clothes made out of caribou skin and seal skin. They live in igloos and tarp houses.
This is the corner I made for the Inuit, and it's the summer. Have sod houses in the summer. I'm studying the Tlingit, and since it rains a lot there, they have to build really sturdy houses so it can protect against the rain.
Because there's over 100 inches of year where the Tlingit live, their doors are several feet off the ground.
The Lakota's main food is buffalo because there's a lot of buffalo on the plains, and that's where they live.
The Lakota ate buffalo, but they cooked it over a fire usually, and they did not farm anything. They use buffalo skin hide teepees when they're hunting. The reason why they use buffalo hides is because there's lots of buffalo on the plains where they live.
Where the Chumash lived, it was hot, so they did not wear a lot of clothing. The Hopi live in a really warm climate, and it's because they live in the desert.
There's not a lot of water where the Hopi live, rain, so they have to find what water they can and plant crops there.
Well, the Cherokee people, there was two big rivers close to their land, and so they fished a lot near those rivers. The Ojibwe lived in the upper Minnesota, and for some kinds of food, they spearfished.
The three sisters are corn, beans, and squash, and the plants all help each other. The beans crawled up the corn, and the squash leaves kept the ground moist. The Iroquois lived in longhouses, and they strung fish from the ceiling so they would dry out so they could eat the fish throughout the winter.
I'm studying the Seminole. They lived in Florida, and they got 40 to 80 inches of rainfall each year.
Oh, well, the third graders really know a lot about Native Americans.
Yeah, I really learned a lot of interesting facts.
All right, well, I guess I should get us to our next story, which is first and fourth grade buddies. I should transport us there.
Here we go again.
Ugh, maybe this thing isn't working so well. I guess I should have read the manual.
You didn't read the manual? Are you kidding me?
Buddy building time! Planning for building. Now on to the building.
da da.
Now, on to the next story.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Yeah, well, I bet it is. But sadly, I didn't get to watch that story because I was too busy reading the manual for the Transporter 6001. What is the next story?
It's second grade nonfiction, right down the hall. I think we should just walk.
Yeah, no. I took the whole time to read the manual. We're not walking. Hand.
Fine. You just watched the second grade story.
The first step we did in studying our nonfiction topics was we checked out some books that looked interested and we wanted to study, and we wrote some ideas down that we wanted to study, and mine was poison dart frogs.
Oh, after we chose our topic, we started writing down facts, and my topic was pythons.
Once we were done taking notes, we sorted them into categories.
I wrote about killer whales, and I separated my parts into body, breathing, and food. And I separated mine into these three categories: beliefs, king tuts, and mummies.
After we separated our notes into categories, we made them into sentences, and I made poison dart frogs. We learned about ancient Egypt. We like to learn it. Bones, blood. We like to learn it. We're gonna Stegosaurus. Learn it. Poison dart frogs. Learn it. Volcanoes. Learn it. Earthquakes. Learn it. Pythons. Honeybees. Learn it. Stars. Learn it. Tarantulas. Ants. We're gonna learn it. Manatees. Learn it. Killer whales. Learn it. I like to learn it. You like to learn it. We like to learn it. We're gonna learn it.
After we made the sentences, we fixed the mistakes, and then we did them over with black marker.
After we went over our facts in black felt tip, we made a diagram, and this is mine.
After we made our diagrams, then we made our posters, and the sequence that I prefer is just putting on the diagram, then the notes, then the title in bubble letters, or in just drawing them in bubble letters, and then all the decoration.
Pythons don't just shed their skin, they also shed their eyes.
Some dolphins can hold their breath underwater for 15 minutes.
It's a beetle that will lay its egg on the tarantula. The beetle will grow, hatch from its egg, and eat the tarantula. And the tarantula can't move because the beetle will sting the tarantula, so that the tarantula can't move.
Volcanoes are solid rock that has melted rock inside of them. Volcanoes spread lots of lava.
To learn it. We're gonna learn it.
second grade has so many interesting nonfiction topics.
I love second grade nonfiction projects.
Well, can we just agree that we are going to throw this away?
No. I'm using this thing to go someplace awesome for spring break. How about Paris? Bye.
Told you so. That's it for this edition of Lower School News. Have a great spring break.